It's been a crazy week. Pros of this week. I lost weight. Skill finally moved. I walked. Today will be day 3 of exercise. This week was a good week. I lost weight. I will be going on my 3rd run today. One of those runs I took on the beach, which was fun because it was raining here and I just figured I'd go out on the beach. And I ate good. 6 out of 7 days. The day that I didn't eat great was sushi. So if you watch me at all, then you know that sushi is like my one vice that isn't keto, that I don't like any of the keto options for. So I just eat it and work out and hop back on keto for the rest of the week. What else was good this week? I ordered myself some new workout pants in a size smaller. I took some comparison pictures and I can see noticeable differences. I am fitting into an extra large shirt, which is crazy. My last video I was in an extra large shirt, but I put on a 2X shirt and I wore it for all day yesterday. And I was just astounded because I've had this shirt for 2 years now and it was tight at some points. Like, it was not comfortable to wear outside the house at one point in my life. And now I wear it and it feels like an oversized shirt. And I've never worn an oversized shirt my entire life. Like, you know, like very petite girls, they'll be able to wear like an extra large shirt and it looks huge on them. I kind of felt that way in this shirt. I wouldn't say it's like extremely large on me, but I got the feeling that when I see people wearing extra large shirts and I'm like, oh, I wish that shirt fit me this way too. I had that feeling, if you know what I mean. Then I started looking at my MyFitnessPal, and I don't know if I've said this or not yet, but I am at the lowest weight in my recorded history on my MyFitnessPal since 2012. I've probably used MyFitnessPal previous to 2012, but that's like the last recording that I have saved in my notes, and I am at the lowest weight that I've been in 8 years, which is insane. It's been a good week. Cons of this week. There's been some negatives this week. I mean, I ate sushi, and as much as I love it, it gets a negative tick on the, did I do good on keto this week? Did I do good on losing weight? And I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. So it's a food that I enjoy, and it allows me to eat well the other 6 days of the week. I got sick over the weekend. Actually, Friday I went on a run, and Friday evening I started feeling like hot, like I had a little bit of a fever, but then it went away the next day. So just feeling sick and lazy kind of all weekend. And then it rained both Saturday and Sunday. And it wasn't like droplets where you could go and like do things. It was like heavy, hard, windy rains. So there wasn't a lot of outdoor activities. So it was a very lazy weekend that I had. So yeah, that's where we're at. Good mental space. And I'm excited for what this week has to offer. Whenever I cook bacon, I always make sure to make an extra piece so that I can eat it before I actually eat my meal, because for some reason, one piece always ends up in my mouth first. I just got a package in the mail. So excited. Probably shouldn't be doing that to this, but so excited. I got a GoPro. I had a GoPro, or an action camera. I got one of those like $60 ones off of Amazon a while ago, and it served its purpose. It did a good job, but I scratched the lens on it, and well, I laid her to rest. Saw that GoPro had this, the Hero 9, for sale. Like they did a, like, I mean, it came out recently, and then they did a special like discount, and I was like, well, this is my sign, because I need a new action camera for when I go kayaking or when I go walking, because I film a lot of stuff on my phone, and I would rather use this. taking you guys on a run with me today. This is workout number 3 of this week. It's supposed to be getting darker a lot faster now that we're like in fall, so I'm definitely gonna have to either start working on the mornings or something, because I'm not a morning person, but I definitely want to work out more than 3 days a week. And sometimes I don't get off work till 6:30, so gotta figure something else out there. One great thing about working out at night, I do this run 3 to 5 times a week. These geese have been MIA for the last 2 weeks, so they're all back and they're back together, which I don't know why they separate, but sometimes they do. Oh my God, the papayas are finally ripening. Mile 1, 18:59. Not my fastest pace, but it's pretty good for talking to the camera while I'm walking. I don't know if I mentioned this yet. I'm officially down 48 pounds. I started June 1st. That means I've lost 12 pounds per month each of these last 4 months. If I can do that, you can do anything. It has been hard work. I've had a lot of mess ups, but I am so happy that I'm finally here. I'm just gonna keep going. And trust me, I've had my fair share of cheat days. Consistency is what keeps me going. I gained the weight. I ate the food. I ate the excess calories. I gained 200 pounds. No one's losing this weight for me other than me. And no one can put the work in other than me. So if I don't put the work in, I'm not gonna lose the weight. No miracle pills, no miracle drugs, no special teas, just a calorie deficit, keto to keep my eating disorder or addiction to carbs under control, and exercise to help speed it up and make me feel good and burn extra calories. This is workout number 3 of this week. And getting out of the house is the hardest thing. Once you're out of the house, it's easy to walk around. It's easy to exercise. But getting out of the house or getting off the couch is the hardest part. Doing the work, putting your body in motion, it's not hard. It just takes effort and the desire to lose the weight, and you gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent too, Rachel. Whew. And we're done. 42 minutes, that's all it took. And I burned probably 400 calories. And I figured if I work out 8 times, that's one extra pound that I've lost. So if I work out 16 times in a 30-day period, that's 2 extra pounds a month. That's 24 extra pounds a year. And I know weight loss isn't linear and I won't always burn the same amount of calories, but when you think about like the grand scheme of things, just getting out of the house 16 times in a month, a little bit more than every other day. It is not hard. I can definitely tell that it helps me clear my head, helps my body feel good. It's worth it. I'm worth it. You're worth it. We literally have one body. You have one body. And I know people say live your life and body positivity and it's okay to be plus size, and I believe all those things. But if there's something that you want to do in life and it is stopping you from doing that thing, if you can't ride all the roller coasters and you really want to ride the roller coasters, use that as a motivator to lose the weight. Make small changes. They don't have to be big changes. If you can't radically change your life because of whatever's going on, you can still make small changes. You can still opt for low carb wraps instead of high carb wraps. You can still cook at home instead of making fast food. There's plenty of ways to alter how much you eat. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a fitness coach. I'm just some girl talking to you on the internet about her weight loss journey, because I think that if this video or any of my videos inspire one person out there, it's good to share. It also helps me when I share, because I feel more accountable when I'm sharing with other people, more accountable to myself, and I'm gonna have these videos to look back on and say, you freaking did that. You lost the weight, you went on the journey, it took you however long it took you, and now you can go do all the things you want to do. You know, when I get down to 295 pounds, I can, depending on what's going on in the world, I can book myself a trip out to Vegas and go jump off the stratosphere if I want. I do want. And I can ride in a helicopter without having to buy 2 seats. And I can go ride the zip lines in Vegas that require you to be under 300 pounds. And that's just the beginning of my list. I have a list of 100 things that I can't do because of my weight. And I said that to a person once, and they said, well, we have such an ableist society. And it's like, no, I mean, I get it. There are weight limitations on things because of safety. It's not ableist. If you need to go on a tandem sky jump, the person who you're skydiving with has to be able to safely get you guys from 10,000 feet in the air down to the ground again. They probably can't do that with a person that's twice their size. So I don't think it's about being ableist. I think that it's just, I need to work on myself so I can do the things that I want to do in life. And I think my weight limits me from that. And I also have one life, and I have one body. And I thankfully have had a very healthy life, minus the excess weight. And I want to maintain my health. I want to do so many things in life that I can't do right now. So that's why I'm doing it, and that's what motivates me every day to continue doing this. I like that the clothes fit better, and I like how I feel better, and I like that I don't wake up in the morning with my back hurting, because that was a thing back in April. My back actually hurt when I would get up in the morning. I like all of those things. I like wearing an extra large shirt. So when I go and buy a piece of merch from one of my artists that I listen to, I don't have to pay the surcharge to get the 2X. I can just pay the regular price because I'm buying, I don't know if it's a regular size, but it's a smaller size. So yeah, 48 pounds. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think it's time to go make some dinner. Great. My spices in, add a little bit more water. I did really good this week. I stayed under 1,800 calories all week. Today was 1,400. Yesterday was like 1,700. Every day I've been consistently under 1,800, which is fantastic. It's less than my 20% deficit. I stay between that 20 and 40% deficit, and I'm doing good. And I think I mentioned this before, but the calculator I use to calculate my deficit is down below in the links. If you've enjoyed this weekly check-in, please remember to subscribe so you can see the rest of my content. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.